Hello everyone. The topic for today is additive relationships. Right now I want you to pause the video so you can copy down your notes and then resume when you're ready. The focus for today's lesson is telling whether or not the equation that we can gather from the table is additive. In order to do that, we need to figure out what the equation is given the information and determine if it is additive or not. That's a yes or no question. So in the table that we have an input of 4 with the output of 8. And as we discussed before, to figure out how we got from 4 to 8, there are two different ways. We could add 4 or we could multiply by 2. 4 plus 4 is 8. So let's see if that works with the next input of 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. 6 plus 4 is 10. So that means that the multiplying by 2 option doesn't work, so we can get rid of that. So our equation is y equals x plus 4. Because addition is the only operation going on in this equation, the equation is additive, so we would say yes. And for our explanation, we would say that 4 is added to x, or 4 is added to the input. In our next example, we again have to determine what the equation is in order to find out if it is additive or not, and then we have to explain it. So in our first set of numbers here in our table, we've got an input of 1 and an output of 3. So that means that we could multiply by 3, or we could add 2. 1 times 3 is 3, so let's take a look at our second input. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. So that means that the adding 2 option doesn't work because 2 plus 2 would be 4, 3 plus 2 would be 5, so on down the line, and those don't work. So our equation is y equals 3 times x. Because there is no addition in this equation, the answer to our question as to whether or not it's additive is no. And for our explanation, we would say that 3 is multiplied by x, and we could also say that the equation is not written in the form y equals x plus a. For this example, I want you to give me the equation, tell me whether it is additive, and explain why it is or is not additive. Bring those answers along with any questions that you may have with you to class tomorrow.